This is progression solely focused on Deepwoken's Layer 2. So I'll only be progressing inside of Layer 2. And how I'm making my build is that I randomized each attunement and weapon, and I got dagger and ice. I've also given myself starter armor like the Grand Fisher helmet, just so I don't get parasites and die. Also, I will not be getting any armor from doing Layer 2 because you have to kill Chaser. And I also have a Grand Fisher plate just for the talent. It's pretty helpful. But let's begin. I will be doing a lot of like speeding up and cutting because Layer 2 takes a long time to get through. And also, each time I'm going to the farm that I'm heading to, it takes around 3 to 2 minutes to do it and kill it. So it's really boring to watch. And it's also kind of funny to watch 2 XP. So here's where I'll be farming my first 7 levels. It's just these 2 carbuncle guys. They're really easy to kill. It's just that they have around 2k HP, which is around 5 times lower than a bone keeper, but still, it's pretty high. And another issue with doing this progression is that events are a major point in progression in Deepwoken, because doing events, that's how you get your fortitude points. You can kill enemies for XP, so you can level up, but you have to manually get all the other investment points. Whether that be using boulder, hitting enemies for light, spam climbing for agility, picking up stuff for intelligence. It's a very tedious process. And here's my first kill of many. And you'll see, I won't have anything besides light and strength. And this build is kind of bad. It's mainly focused on assassinations, which are pretty useless. But here's our first power. We'll get Fishman. We'll also get breathing exercises. And we'll get Warden Blades because it's a really helpful PvE mantra. Okay, now on to the next kill. Here's another kill. And here's our next power up. So our first goal is getting 50 light so then we can use Tanto. And then we can actually start killing higher level enemies. Carnivore is a necessity for this run, because if you're not powering up, you'll just die of hunger. Grand Feast just boosts Carnivore, so that's always nice. Also, Chain of Perfection is really helpful for this run. It's really nice. It means it takes the time of killing enemies down tenfold. And this one will be focusing on high M1 damage for daggers. Like, we'll be doing around 26 damage at the very end of this run per M1. And here's another kill. Right here, I decided to switch up a minute and use fists. They go slightly faster, but it was kind of a mistake because later on I'll get fist challenge, which is not fun when you're trying to go daggers. I'll be burning leaf in the wind since I don't like it personally. Ghost is better because I'm pretty sure you could also get tap dancer with Ghost. I'll be getting adrenaline surge since it's pretty nice. And here's another kill. I believe this is the last one I'll show because it's just getting repetitive at this point. Here's power 6. Scuba Jumper for the 5 HP. Okay, so this is the run where I decided and I remembered that there's some enemies down here. And I can also train Fortitude by using the boulder, killing one of the enemies, using the boulder and killing that enemy. But this effectively doubles the amount of XP I'm getting. Which helps a lot because I chose possibly the worst boons and flaws for this. I chose Autodidact and Survivalist, so I can't use Autodidact. And I also chose the boon Simple. I mean the flaw Simple. So I don't get XP as fast. And if you walk just over here, enemies will spawn behind you, and if you kill one of these guys, I'll drop a chest. But I believe they don't count as an event, so you won't get that much XP. Now I'll start killing these carbuncles, but after I kill this carbuncle, I should be able to equip the Tanto, which will change this run. Like, I don't think I can do this run without the Tanto. It helps so much because it's profitable. Here's our next power up. Risky moves. Here goes. And then I'll just go kill these guys. And here's another power up. Blade Dancer. These Blade Dancer is really helpful against most enemies in Layer 2. And this is when I start doing Fortitude training. It just takes forever. And it's also really dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Here's another power up. And now we're power 8. And we'll get CC slashes here, which is kind of a letdown. More Fortitude training. And here's the next power up, power 9 now. Evasive expert, so now we can get Ghost and we get 40 agility. I should have burned Comeback Kid. Also, pardon me because I'm sick right now, so I might not sound my best, but Rapid Slashes is really nice. And so here's the next power up, and then we can equip the Guard Fisher Plate too. And this power is where I'll challenge Bonekeeper for the first time, which if you don't know, it's the first major roadblock in Layer 2. You have to kill him to unlock the generator, and basically get to chase her. But he's a relatively easy fight if you know what you're doing. Also, pardon me for the Discord ping. Okay, so I'm going to go build up chain stacks off the guys that I've been farming. And here's the Bonekeeper fight. At power 10. And here is the Bonekeeper kill. Holy fuck, I don't know how I killed it that fast. I don't know why I clipped, but oh my god. I finally killed it. Now I can make meaningful progression in Layer 2, getting light hook and shit. So, at this point, it already been 30 minutes of me farming the same enemy. So I was extremely happy and also really tired. So being able to kill Bone Keeper gave me the confidence of basically fighting anything in Layer 2, because it's probably the hardest enemy besides Chaser. But Chaser's easy. You know what? Let's fight a Bounder for fun. And I stupidly thought fighting a Bounder would be good, but somehow it worked out. Here's the fight. Oh my god. I'm actually killing stuff now. Okay, so now that I can kill the Bounder and the Bone Keeper, I will start farming everything in Layer 2. Killing every enemy when I have the chance, because I need XP. And I tried doing the skip, but it just helps me get some agility. Yeah, I miserably failed here. And here's our next power up. Spine Cutter's nice for Chaser, but won't help on anything else. Bear Trap is just nice to have, just to fuck people over. Bulldozer is a pretty mid talent for it being rare. It only works on certain builds or in certain scenarios. Maybe if you have Skeleton Key it could work, but I don't see any other viable use. And here's Furfire. These stalactites are a really good way to farm Fortitude XP. I should have farmed them for some of my levels, but I'm not that smart. Me just running through Furfire. It's a pretty long process. I'm also fighting every enemy. This next run through that I do, I am killing Chaser no matter what. If I wipe, I wipe. But this next one, he's going down. On my way to Chaser, I'll get another power up. And I got Fist of Fortitude, which is just annoying. Could've gotten a better rare there. Going Nowhere is a pretty cool talent. And these are about all the mantras I'll need for the rest of the run. Besides like a Silver Bash and my Oath mantras. Here I tried to do the skip, but it just rules for another power up. And this will be my final power up before fighting Chaser. And now I'm power 13. Condition Runner is what I was looking for the most, just in case I mess up on Chaser. And here is Chaser. The climax of this run. Or at least the first part. The first climax of the run. I'll repair my armor and I'll start the fight. Now, this is sped up by 3.6 times speed. And it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds long. So this fight took forever. It was definitely one of my longest Chaser fights. But also, it's really funny to see this fight in such high speed. I mean, just listen to Chaser's laugh. Here's second phase. One more cycle. Sorry for the poor bit rate, but this is Chaser. At power 13. Right now, I was feeling really happy because now I can get my armor, because I'm going to be leaving the depths. I can use all my autodidact points that I've been storing up. So it's a pretty happy point of the run. No more tedious farming. And here's some other power up. Concussion's also a pretty bad talent. Pervious Slumber is mediocre. And here's my final mantra that I'm going to be getting. And yeah, now it's time to leave the depths. And since I killed Chaser, I got a lot of investment points for everything. So what I'm first going to do is that I'm going to go spend all my autodidact points. And also get the resources for my bank for the armor. Oh wait, I do that later. I'll get agility to 75, and then I'll get intellect up to 45, exactly. And here's a few, like, power-ups. I get 4 power-ups here, just for all my autodidact points. No, I get 3. There's also a Cryptic Bloodlord, which is always fun. But I'll just skip over this because it's the same stuff over and over again. And I'll go make my armor. Which I'll be making the Ignition Deep Delver. So it's probably the best armor in the game if you're not going on mantra spam build. And now I'm going to go kill Chaser. I mean, no, not Chaser, Etheron. So I can get my Oath Dawnwalker. Hi, Chaser. Goodbye, Chaser. And here's layer 2, floor 2. Now, I'm going to be speeding most of this up because it's the same stuff. If you play Deepwoken, you've probably done this hundreds of times. So nothing interesting really happens. But hey, it's fun to watch in 5 times speed. Also, I tried training charisma on that guy. Apparently you can move him, which is pretty cool. Here is Etheron, the final struggle of the run. Now, if you know how to fight Etheron, he's not a challenge, but he's still scary nonetheless. He can wipe fairly easily. But I did have my belt for backup, so I wasn't too scared. And I'll just speed up this fight because it's a pretty boring fight. that is Epiroc. Now, it's pretty cool. I got 4 Gearsigers in the chest, which I've never seen 4 Gearsigers in one chest. I'll just run through chase. So, this is the end of the run. Once I escape, I'll be able to get to power 20, get my O's. It took a long time to get here, a lot of preparation, a lot of thinking. This run took around 3 hours to make, but I compressed it down to 32 minutes. So yeah, it took a while, but now I will get Dawnwalker, max it out, get rid of 60 slashes, I get to power 20, and I'm gonna belt check right here. Gravity field is just funny. And that's the end of the run. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for sticking to the end. It was pretty fun to make. I do not recommend you do this, but have a good day.